No.
Hey V, what's up, kid? Been a while since you came to see old Vic.
No.
Bet your tunes if the afterlife found you a new major league ripper, huh? Them swanky downtown fucker shooting chrome
Wait.
on his ass. Am I right? Well,
What?
I mean it, kid. Get all you can
What?
out of this life. You
Wait.
deserve it. More than anyone I know. But stop by sometime, okay? Next time you're in the neighborhood, we'll talk about old times and I'll take a look at you. Make sure that the new ripper of yours didn't screw anything up. See you around, V.
Hey, V! Long time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that. I guess I'm just calling to say thanks. For everything. Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. All right, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man. Hey, V! How are things? Weather in the Badlands is pleasant as usual. My cooler melted, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and there's a sandstorm heading straight for us. So, yeah. You're missing out. No, but seriously, we're all getting by. Family never stops growing. Work's always piling up. Sometimes all I wish for is a good night's rest. But oh well. Can't have everything, right, V? You know what I mean. Let me know when you get bored of the city. I'll take you for a nice, long ride. All right now. Take care, V.
That is the sound.
Hello, V. Saul speaking. Heard about something big happening in Night City with a certain V in the lead role. Don't know what you plan to do now, but just remember, we always take care of our own. And, you're one of us now, V. You're an Aldo Caldo. Remember that. Take care of yourself, V. And see you around.
V, hey! Can you hear me? Shit, is this thing recording? Okay, well, all of us have been wondering when you're finally gonna drop by. We can get a barbecue going, knock a few back, do a couple of races, or pay a friendly visit to the Raft and Shiv. Guess what I'm trying to say is, well, Badlands could use a badass like you, V. Don't know what you got on your plate right now, but remember, you're welcome out here anytime. All right, now, take care.
Before samurai committed to seppuku, they wrote Jisei, a death poem. It contained their final thoughts about life, about death. I have read many of them of late. Some are truly works of beauty. Yet, I am not a samurai, so I bid you farewell with simple words. Rot in hell. Xero.
Hey, V. Listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. Know what I drew? Strength, the Emperor, and the world. Babe, the world's gonna hear about you. Go and show Night City what you're made of.
We lost everything. We had to pay the price.
Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. So I think I'm kind of I'm a little bit confused by the ending though.
We lost everything.
I'm assuming he died. I'm assuming he wanted, he knew he was dying and he wanted to go out with one big hit to make himself well known in Night City. That's what I'm thinking. But when that guy said the hint of survival, was he talking about his memory or actually surviving? I don't think he meant actually surviving. Yeah, I think that's the Blaze of Glory kind of ending. Why did we kill Johnny? We didn't really kill Johnny. Johnny made that decision. I think he vented his air and blew up the station. Yeah, the path was called Blaze of Glory. Yeah. Path of Glory. The song's really pretty. Oh, I was in the credits? My name was on the screen? Awesome. Dude, that was, oh man. Crazy that I'm in the credits. There it is, right there. Ben CohhCarnage Cassell with quotes around it. Wait, I'm double quoted. Ben CohhCarnage Cassell. Oh, it's great. That's great. They did ask me specifically what I wanted, and I put it in quotes, so I probably should have. So it's Ben CohhCarnage Cassell. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. Oh my lord. My real name's CohhCarnage, but my screen name is Ben Cassell. Yeah. Did CDPR just dox me? Oh no. My name is out there. That was so good. That was so good. Oh man, I gotta admit that was a really, really good ending. I feel like that fit our character. Man. Wow. Just wow. Oh, wow. Wow. That was such a good story. Did I enjoy it? Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was fantastic. That main story lived up to everything I was wanting from this game. That main story was like, oof. It was good. It was good. It was really, really good. There was one more in double quotes too. Oh, so someone else thought what I thought too. Don't skip the credits. Oh, I'm not skipping the credits. You kidding me? Absolutely not. No. Oh, man. Yeah, no, when I finish a game of this scope, I want every single person who was involved to have their name on the screen. Yeah. Also, I think we're going to reload and try the other ending with Johnny. Yep. I think we're gonna reload and try the other ending with letting Johnny take over the body and seeing what that does. Mm-mm. Doot doot. One second, guys. Awesome. Awesome. How do you feel about being immortalized in a game? It's just amazing. Just so good. Just so good. So good. So like it's crazy. It's even now it still doesn't feel real. It still doesn't feel real. Perhaps try a V only run where you never let Johnny take control. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that maybe for our Nomad run, the Chaotic Lootful, only out for himself. I think we're gonna treat Johnny as a parasite in that run, where we dislike him, we want nothing to do with him. Like I think that's gonna be our Nomad run. Yep. I think that could be really cool. Yep. How do you feel about being in the same game as Kojima? Oh, dude, it was amazing. It still blows my mind where it's like my character had like a quest and everything. Like multiple lines, multiple encounters. They put him right next to a main story thing. Like the entire time I thought I was just some little guy off to the side that you know, didn't even need to hear or interact with if you didn't want to. And it's like, I don't think you can go through the main part of this game without hearing me yell at you. I don't, and the fact that you're like talking to main characters and I'm ranting in the background, it's incredible. Like I can't believe they took it that far. Also, by the way, I just want to say, people have been sending me tweets of like screenshots they're taking with my character and like little quips and comments on their thoughts of it. And that has been so amazing to see over the last week. I really appreciate people doing that. I've been trying to favorite every single one that I see and even reply to some of them, but thank you. Just thank you. It has been so cool seeing that from the community. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. I don't think that the bugs actually degraded from the impact of this ending. That was a very good story with this ending with tugged at the heartstrings. Well, like we've talked about many times throughout the playthrough, there's bugs in this game that need to be fixed. There's mechanics in this game that need to be developed, and there's features in this game that need to be added. But from a storytelling, character, and world development perspective, there are things in this game that are better than almost any game I've ever played. So, absolutely, this game has issues. Absolutely. But there are other parts of this game that are just the best that it can be. Like, there are other parts of this game that are just absolutely phenomenal. And it kind of like, it's so unfortunate to me that a lot of people just focus, they zero in on the things they don't like, and that becomes their entire world. It's really unfortunate because sometimes, like, if you can't see the forest for the trees, it can really make you lose something special. Some of the side quests have been phenomenal. I can't wait to continue our 100% run and see what other side quests there are and work with the fixers and see where that goes. The main story was amazing. Like that was a really, really good main story. Really good. I just, man, yeah. I've said this a bunch of times. I'm going to say it one more time. I have faith and I hope, and I don't say this often, but I pray that CDPR is going to stick with this project. They're going to take all the feedback that's out there to heart, and they're going to turn this into the game that we know it can be. They're going to make the police system interesting and interactive. They're going to work on the AI of the characters. They're going to put in a GPS and customization system. They're going to get those bugs out of there. They're going to there are main pillars of this game that need some fundamental work, but man, I hope so much they do it, because this game, the other parts of this game, the good parts of this game, deserve to shine, because they are phenomenal. And I'm gonna say it again, man. I have faith. I'm gonna say it right now. I have faith that one day we're gonna be like, it may have released in a bad state, but right now, it's absolutely incredible. I have faith. I trust them. 2 more years then? It could take a couple more years. I think it could. Yeah, I think it could take a couple years and maybe an expansion or 2. One of the things they may do, as we know, they've already said there are Witcher 3 style expansions coming to this game. And if that's the case, Witcher 3 expansions were amazing. They added entire mechanics. They were well done and well written. So, you know, if it takes a major expansion or 2 to get this game in, if the first expansion has a completely redone police system and customization, and then the second expansion has, you know, new living, breathing city AI, plus more interactive elements, plus, you know, like, they stick with it, then yeah, I think this could be like one of the, it's weird because the way that I feel right now is that they've built the sandbox. They've built the foundation of the house, but they only got about half done filling it with toys or constructing the first floor. Like, you can tell that the container to make something incredible is there, but they just haven't put the stuff in it to make the total package. And we know they can do that from Witcher 3. We know they can make those toys and build that house if they have the time and they let it cook. So that's what I'm hoping. Do you think this game is game of the year material? I think that portions of this game are the best that have been done this year, and in some cases in a lot longer than this year. There are parts of this game that are some of the best things I've played in gaming. Do I think the total package is game of the year material? I think it's hard to judge because I don't feel like we have the total package. I don't feel like, I don't think that it's like, it's almost, it's really hard to say because it's kind of an unfortunate situation, because you can tell that the game is not done, to put it bluntly. You can tell the game isn't done. Because there's things in this game that you know that the devs wish they could have worked more time on. You know there is. The bugs, the police system being basically like a third through development and then stopped. A lot of the AI in the city just being incredibly base level. When we were told in previous interviews that everyone would have, like, you know, that the city would be incredibly immersive. They know it's not incredibly immersive. They know it's a great start, but they know it's not done. I mean, if there's one thing CDPR is, they're smart. So yeah, I mean, it's got more work. But I think that we'll get there. I do. Am I done? No, we've got a lot more to go. No, I'm going to save my main thoughts video for after the 100%. Yeah. Their marketing was way too good. Their marketing in some ways suffered from No Man's Sky marketing. It absolutely did. Their marketing suffered from No Man's Sky marketing, where the marketing was what they wanted and not what they had. That's what happened to No Man's Sky. Is No Man's Sky went out there, and all of the cool stuff they said about No Man's Sky is a little bit different because it was a lot more than for Cyberpunk. But the No Man's Sky guys went out there and they talked about all the features they wish they had in their game. And they talked about all the features that they wanted to have someday but weren't there yet. And they kind of sold the project on that. And then when No Man's Sky came out, like there wasn't even a main story. Like it was just, when No Man's Sky came out, it was a collection of half-finished ideas. And barely a single idea was done. And we know that now because No Man's Sky has undergone an incredible development process over the last few years. And now it's like, damn, like the last time I played No Man's Sky, that is a game. Like it is really become something incredible now. And I kind of hope that that we see a similar arc with this game, where it's like they made a lot of promises and they weren't able to fulfill all of them. And now they can take a break. The game's been released, get some of that crunch out of their system, like take a break, take a breather, have some time off, please. And then hit the ground running again. And start making this game what it can really be. Yeah. Cyberpunk needed at least another year. Parts of it for sure. Parts of it for sure. Nuriel, I see that and not yet. Yeah. I think parts of this game could use another year development. It would have been nice to see like a full prison system, a full GPS system, a full cosmetic system, AI that was a lot more reactive, the bugs. It could have used more cook time. Yeah. And I think honestly, like it's kind of unfortunate because the pandemic really screwed things up. I mean, it was already a project that was taking a long time, and then all of a sudden here comes a global pandemic, and like yeah. But no, for people that are, I see people saying like game of the year thing. I think I will safely say now that again, parts of this game are absolutely incredible, and I fundamentally loved it. But for me, like I don't think I could make it my game of the year just because of how much is missing. I think that it's going to be the kind of thing where when we do our top 10 down the road and all the features are in and it's feeling good, that there's no question at that point it'll be my like stream game of the year. Like all the pieces are here. And again, there's parts, this could easily get one, like my top game for specific categories. But in terms of the overall project, like it's just, again, it doesn't feel like it's done. It doesn't feel like it's done. In a lot of ways. But I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. Like, I think just, yeah. And man, that main story. Oof, that main story. That was really good. Just, wow. Wow. Man. I tell you. First time in a while I've cared about a main storyline. Yeah. I mean, it was really, really cool. Yeah. Here we go with the global pandemic excuse. I would say it's a pretty good excuse. I mean, granted, everyone can use it, but for companies like that, I think it's a pretty good excuse. Like, I mean, that basically, like, you have to stop all of your production cycles and like basically redo them. I'd say that's a really, really good excuse. The bigger the company, the harder something like that is to do. I'd say that's a really, really good excuse. So if you don't think that a global pandemic is a good excuse to slow down production, that's a pretty ignorant thing to say. Yeah. So just throwing that out there. And again, the bigger the company, the more it gets disrupted. Excuse of the year. Yes, I would call it the excuse of the year. Absolutely. Yes. Yep. For sure. EOTY. There we go. I like it. EOTY. Yep. Oh yeah, we're definitely we're definitely continuing. I'm gonna, as soon as the credits are done, I'm going to we're gonna try the other ending. I think I want to try the other ending, and the other ending in our line. I want to let Johnny take over the body and see if that makes a difference. I wonder if he's still gonna do that. I wonder if Johnny's. I mean, I could see Johnny doing the Path of Glory. I could totally see it. But maybe he'll do something different. I don't think he'll be with Pan Am, right? Huh. Swoopty with the $50 says the DLC just cuts to Master Chief giving the Covenant back their bomb. Aaron in with the 5, Fearless One with the 5, and Carlenza with the 5. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Why not 100%? Oh, no. We got to the end. I wanted to see the ending, and this way we can kind of like drop sub mode for the rest of the 100%. Yeah. And also we'll probably, like, as we finish 100%, we'll probably bring in some other games as we move on. So we're going to be doing, I want to finish Phoenix, which was a lot of fun, and some other stuff too. We're going to be doing Cozy, Cyberpunk as well as we work through that too. So, yeah. Do you think you can get a Corpo ending with Hanako? You are Corpo? Maybe? Absolutely. But we're going to try that later. Basically, here's the plan for those that haven't heard. So we're finishing out the credits, checking the other Johnny ending on this one. At that point, we're going to stop with ending stuff. We're going to go back to the 100% run. We're going to do everything else there is to do in the game. And then we're going to do the ending again. And when we do the ending the second time with everything else done, then we're going to do every ending option there is to do. So our final bit of the 100% run is going to be exploring all of the endings. So yeah. That's the plan. Outward DLC releases on Tuesday. Any plans? Oh yeah, we'll check that out eventually. Have I tried Greedfall? I beat Greedfall. Yeah, Greedfall was fun. Oh, by the way, good time to remind, by the way, Epic Games has Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition and Tyranny for free for the next 4 days. And then every day for 15 days, they're giving out a free game. A different game every day. You're only going to have 24 hours to claim them. So, do that. Are you going to leave any endings for another run? I haven't decided yet. For now, no. But I might save one of the endings for our Nomad run. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know yet. I've said we're going to do all the endings, and we might do that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. It's tough to exactly identify endings when the endings split, though. Might take a while to nail down. It's fine. Yeah, I got time to play games. We're good. Can't argue with that, Sparrow. Yeah, again, it's a give take when you're talking about executives catering to shareholders, devs trying to develop their vision, managers trying to meet deadlines. Like, especially when your company is this large, there's so many different heads that are butting to try to get the games out. I can only imagine how tumultuous it is inside of all of this. Because you got to remember, there's people in companies like this that don't even play video games, that only care about making deadlines and, making money. Like, they don't even play video games. They're only there to meet bottom lines and to try to get the shareholders as much money as they can. So, and a lot of times those people are in the position of power. Those are the people that make decisions. So it sucks, but I mean, obviously we're the ones that lose in a lot of ways for that, but yeah, there's a lot of corpos. Exactly. Sometimes companies this big have a lot of corpos, and that's just how it works. That's the name of the game. I mean, a good example is that what happened to Bethesda. Bethesda got full of corpos, and look what happened. We got 76. So, I mean, it happens. It happens. Bully 83 says, I have faith in CDPR. I do too. It's one of the reasons that I'm sitting here saying, like, the container's good. I know it'll get better. And I have faith they'll get there. I have faith they'll get there. See, the thing is now that the game has been released, the perspective changes, because for a lot of those shareholders, they were just like, get the game out, get the game out. We've already delayed it twice. Get the game out, get the game out. So now that the game is out, and of course the devs are going, no, let us finish it. Let us finish it. Let us finish it. Right. Because they just wanted to, it's two different sides. It's oil and water. But now that the game is out, perspectives can align. So now it's, okay, the game is out. Now the shareholders are like, make this game as good as possible so more people buy it. And then now the devs are like, let's make this game as good as possible. So now finally, it's more like, now the quality over time thing kind of kicks in. Hopefully, as we move into the future. Because now they will make more money if the game gets better instead of them just getting things out quickly. They've already, the time hurdle is gone. Now they just need to make it better. You know what I mean? So, Cohh, that thought is very defending on the devs. Dude, written by Snot Abundance. I don't even know what that is. Oh, these are probably the songs, aren't they? Sorry. I think a lot of devs and a lot of people, and when I say devs, let me point this out. I'm talking about the artists, the coders, the people that actually like create this, what we just did. I know the devs get paid well, and I know it's a job for them, but at the same time, I truly feel that a lot of people get into those industries to make things that are good. I'm sure that there's a lot of devs that just do it for the money. It's their day job, and they don't really care. As long as they get paid, they don't care. But I think that there's also a lot of people, especially in a project like this, whose goal is to make something beautiful and long-lasting. And I think that those people, probably like the Blizzard of old, would very much prefer a when it's done approach. So, yeah, no, I think that absolutely exists in this company. I think we see hints of it all over the game. So, yeah. I think we'd be having a very different conversation if this wasn't a CDPR game and that Cohh is very biased towards. Yes and no. I mean, one of the reasons I'm adamant in kind of defending this stuff is because there's really good stuff already here. There's really good stuff in the game that's already really good. And we have a roadmap of them doing well with their product. So another company I defend, if they release something that had a lot of issues on release, is Owlcat. Why? Because Owlcat proved to us that they made something that was half finished and barely worked into one of the best CRPG experiences of all time. So if a company gives us something to base that off, then I will like that company more. A good example of what I'm talking about is Bethesda. Bethesda released 76. I wanted to like Bethesda. I wanted to love Bethesda. I wish I could have talked about the way that I'm talking now about Bethesda when 76 came out, but I couldn't. And I didn't. So, I mean, the people that I defend because I feel I have good reasons to defend them. It's not just I haven't done any sponsored stuff for them outside of them paying me for my voice acting. And honestly, I've been pretty critical of this project, I'd say. I could easily just focus on the good stuff and never talk about the bad stuff and not say what needs to be changed and make it my game of the year. I mean, there's lots of other ways to do what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm just doing what feels completely honest for me. So, I mean, if I was doing this just to get on their good graces, I wouldn't be talking about the bad things. I'd only talk about the good things. I'd make it my game of the year on the story and world alone. And, you know, just like go down that path, but I'm not doing any of that. I'm trying to be as super honest as I can with them, telling them what I want to see change, telling them that I think the game still needs work, and talking about what I like, but at the same time, you know, make it clear what I think needs to be fixed. So, yeah. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I just tell it how I'm thinking about it. And again, because of Witcher 3, I have reason to believe that they're going to make this what I hope that it will be. I'm not just saying that because I'm a fanboy. I'm saying that because I saw it. I'm saying that because it happened already. So I have faith that they'll do it again. Now, somebody just brought up a really good point. How are you going to feel if they don't do a lot of fixes in this, and then release a buggy multiplayer version, etc., etc. That's how you make a 76. That's how you lose someone like me. That would be when I go, okay, you know what? Maybe my faith was misplaced. Maybe this isn't the same company that fixed Witcher 3. That's when I have to start rethinking how I feel about the company. That's not where I am right now. But if that were to happen, that would be really unfortunate. That would be super unfortunate. That would be CDPR becoming a Bethesda, essentially. And I need to be careful. I need to start saying that would be them becoming a Bethesda of 76, because Bethesda's different now. Bethesda's now under the Microsoft umbrella, and we're hearing rumors that maybe Microsoft is going to have a hand in the quality of their released products, which could be really, really good for that company. So I'm hoping that's going to be them turning a leaf. But we'll see, of course, we'll see. But that being said, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Credits are still rolling. Dude, they are. I'm letting these play out. I'm going to sit here and we're going to chill until these credits are done. Yeah. Again, the main parts of this game were phenomenal. I'm going to get all of these people's names on the stream. You got to remember, though, that the multiplayer devs are probably a different team that has been working on multiplayer in parallel. Yes. Yes, they are. But they also don't have nearly as strict deadlines. People haven't been waiting for as long as they have. And again, this project released in a state, especially like on consoles, that is arguably like nearly unacceptable. Is that going to make this a one-off? Or is this the start of a pattern? That's where things kick in. That's where things, you know, that's when we have to see. So yeah, am I going right into another run? We've got 100% to finish. Yeah, we're gonna be finishing our 100% run of this for sure. Well, I think this game could be, I'm interested to see how they're gonna do multiplayer. I'm very interested to see how they're gonna do multiplayer. Is it gonna be like you're a merc in Night City? And, you know, it's like Destiny style, and you go around and take jobs with groups, and you know, you all meet in Afterlife for a beer, and like, I could see some really cool ways to do multiplayer in a place like Night City. I could also see some really bad ways. So I could see some ways that just wouldn't be fun. But you know, a multiplayer game where you like pick an actual class, and you have to form up of it as like a team, and you know, your team needs like a net runner and a brawler, and you know, like rocker boy, and you know, I could see something like that being really cool if they really threw themselves into it. But I could also see it being a money grab if it was done improperly. So I mean, you know, again, we really don't know anything about it, so it's really hard to comment on it. Everything's just conjecture at this point. Am I aware of the endings? I've only seen one ending. Yeah, and I did really like it. Definitely going the Battle Royale route, right? Cyberpunk babies. Aww. Look at that. Man, that dude either had twins or two in the time that Cyberpunk came out. Wow. There's another with two last names of the same. Congrats to all of these people. That's awesome. Big congrats. Oh, there's Arch. Nice. Hell yeah. A BR mode where you're from different clans. I will say, like, it would be kind of cool if there was some kind of server-based join a clan and take over the city for your different clan kind of thing. Oh, here we go. One sec, Mons. I will in a minute. Thank you for playing. You've completed the main story of Cyberpunk 2077, but remember that Night City never sleeps. There's still so much to see and do. You can continue from your last open world checkpoint, where you have a special reward waiting for you. Would you like to keep playing?